just got done talking to seniors, so let's now talk to some juniors. Because they will become seniors, and I know that their plight will not be like the one where, unfortunately, we just spoke about.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen to that.
So Junior Achievement Nigeria, Jan, is a member of Junior Achievement Worldwide, and it delivers experiential, hands-on programs on 4 core pillars: financial literacy, work readiness, entrepreneurship, and digital literacy to young people between ages 5 and 35. Wow, I wish I had a 5-year-old.
Is it people or girls, women?
Young people generally.
Well, young
people.
Don't mind the fact that the young people are being represented by just one gender here today. Don't mind that for now.
Okay.
Junior Achievement Nigeria's LEAD is an acronym for Leadership, Empowerment, Achievement, and Development. Let's get straight into the conversation this morning with the Program Marketing Manager of Junior Achievement Nigeria is here with us, Tobiloba Olaosun. Thank you for joining us here.
Thank you very much.
No, don't worry, there will be no difference because we have with us here Blessing Obaje, alumna of Lead Camp. That is you.
Good morning.
But sitting beside Tobiloba on this side is Abigail Mbio, who is 2024 Lead Camp participant. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, sir.
Well, let me just mention, in case she told you that she was going to Channels Television, she's here, Patricia Claire Iwewe, who is Head Citizenship and Sustainability of Union Bank. She told you she's coming here. She's here, but you may not see her. I'm just saying, before someone will say, but she said she was going to Channels.
And we did not see her.
We did not see her. Okay. Well, that's out of there. So, Tobiloba, let's begin with you. This year's camp, Lead Camp, marked how many years of its existence now?
23 years.
Wow. So tell us about the target audience and the impact of the program.
Okay, Lead Camp, like you have mentioned, is leadership, empowerment, achievement, and development, and it's focused on only girls' gender. It's aimed at empowering about 1,000 girls across Nigeria, with beneficiaries and volunteers and teachers working with them. It's a hybrid program, and it's focused on...
This is the lead part
Yes,
of it.
this is the lead, yes.
Okay, the lead is only for girls.
Yes, it is. So that's why I was speaking to the fact that that's for youth. Generally, Jan offers services to youth. Across Nigeria. Well, Lead Camp is for girls only. So we reach out to about 1,000 girls across Nigeria from different states in different schools, where we have a hybrid mode where a number of them are in location, and they engage with facilitators, thought leaders across different industry. We focus on their career, helping them to identify strength in being a leader, and also helping them to discover the impact of health and well-being in our world generally.
I introduced you as a marketing manager of the program. So explain your role with Jan and maybe even your involvement with the Lead Camp.
Okay, so I'm the marketing manager for Junior Achievement Nigeria.
Also, you're the one that's been talking to Patricia.
Yes, please.
Okay.
So Patricia, of course, is the representative with Union Bank, and Union Bank has sponsored Lead Camp for 10 years.
Oh.
Yeah, so this is the 10th year where they've sponsored, and basically my role is overseeing branding and marketing and seeing that the publicity about all our programs is well reached to all locations across Nigeria.
Well, Blessing, you have participated before.
Yeah.
So how long ago was that?
I participated in Junior Achievement in 2017.
2017. So you're a senior.
Yes, I am.
So share your experience with the Lead Camp.
Lead Camp was a transformative experience for me, and some of my key takeaways include the importance of communication and the importance of networking and building meaningful connections. And also, I got to understand the value of mentorship and also discover my passion for sustainable development goals, especially those focused on education and gender equality.
And how have you used that key takeaway in the past 6-7 years?
It has had a profound impact on my personal and professional journey. Personally, it boosted
Did I hear professional?
Yes.
Okay.
Personally, it boosted my confidence and, like I said earlier, helped me develop my passion for sustainable development goals for girls. And professionally, it has equipped me with essential skills in communication, leadership, and creative thinking, and has led me to my current role.
Okay. Is that your experience as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, no, your experience must be unique to you.
Yes, it's unique.
Okay. Tell us about it.
Okay, my experience at Lead Camp this year was very empowering. So, because it really equipped me with priceless skills and knowledge about relationship, about leadership, entrepreneurship, etiquette, and also health. So that program has workshops and activities that are so interesting that I can't believe was so fun too. So during the activities, I gained a deeper understanding about myself. I learned about self-awareness. Then I also developed essential tools to navigate challenges. So let me just say, Lead Camp is a very exciting and interactive event. So it is a big opportunity for my learning, for my growth, and for my self-discovery. So after I left that program, I feel really inspired, motivated, and ready to show positive impact.
Wait, did you rehearse what you said?
Yes.
You rehearsed it?
Yes, sir.
Because this is like you are reading a script.
When was this camp?
It was, I think it's July, ending of July, close to summer break.
Okay. So you've been out of the camp now for how many weeks?
Like
About 6 weeks.
for like a month.
Okay.
What do you intend to do with this knowledge that you've garnered at the camp?
This knowledge that I've gathered from the camp, I really appreciate it because it teaches me so much with communication with people, how to speak with people, how to become a leader, and how to be an entrepreneur too. So what I intend doing is that I will first of all start with my school. So if I'm being given a position in my school, I supposed to act like a leader because they said for you to act like a leader, you need to show that you got something to show to the public. So I need to act like a leader. I need to have self-confidence in anything I'm doing because Lead Camp taught me about self-confidence, and that was an essential tool for persons that want to be a great leader. And also, I also want to practice what is called social and dining etiquette. I really learned that a lot from Lead Camp, so I'm so grateful I got that knowledge. So that's what I want to keep on doing from now on.
Well, that self-confidence is shining through because you're so relaxed and you're swinging your feet.
Like who sent them?
Well done. Well done. Abigail.
Thank you.
Back to you, Salosha. What are the things that you would expect? For instance, you've been doing this, you said, for 23 years.
Yes.
What kind of feedback have you gotten from previous participants? Please don't look straight.
Definitely not. I won't look at her. It's been mind-blowing, to be honest. I mean, we've had participants that have gone out of Lead Camp and have become leaders in their different endeavors. A good example is Honorable Commissioner for Humanitarian and Girl Development in Delta State already, Udwagan. You know, she's been back to also give back to the society as well through Jan. She's come to empower young people as well. We've partnered together to empower more girls in Delta State as well. And same applies to other people that have also gone through Lead Camp. Nkechi Eze, the owner or founder of Ashwebi Bella Niger affiliated, she's gone through Lead Camp as well, and she's had amazing feedback. We've had alumnus that have gone through Lead Camp and they've come back to give back because they've seen the impact of Lead Camp even in their own career journey. And I think the key part of it is also the network that happens at Lead Camp. It doesn't just give you an avenue to learn. it gives you an avenue to also explore your social skills. So you network with other people, you interact, and you also get to interface with career professionals, experienced professionals that are willing to mentor. So we've had experienced professionals come back to say they would like to mentor this person, they would like to engage with this person. They saw their exceptional interaction during the camp, and they would love to give back. An interesting part that happened this year was during the health and reproductive session we had with mental well-being. The facilitators were so keen on helping the girls identify the key skills and the key knowledge they needed to have in being mentally stable and having a healthy relationship that they came back. I mean, our schedule was once a day to engage with them, but they were keen on having that interaction with them and helping them have the required knowledge to be able to navigate relationships. So they came back the next day and spent extra 30 minutes with the girls, empowering them. And it was an interactive session because, of course, we're in a world where different things are happening to young girls and not many people are able to express and share their challenges. So that gave them a one-on-one experience where they were able to share their thoughts, share their challenges, and they got the right answers. And we got that feedback from even this year's participants as well, saying this was a unique session for them and they're really appreciative of it.
What? Okay. You wanted to ask a question?
Yes. Blessing, when you were talking earlier, you spoke about how your experience at the camp helped you in your professional life. I'm interested in that professional life and how it helped you along.
Yeah, so I'm working as the Chief of Staff and Creative Brand Manager to Tutu Adetumbi. She's the founder and CEO of the Stanford Ham Brand, a creative marketing agency in Lagos, Nigeria. Lead Camp instilled in me the courage and confidence to pursue all my ambitions, and it helped me believe I can make a significant impact in my chosen field. And that has led me to place higher goals and diligently work towards achieving these goals.
What would you say, Abigail, are some of your before and after stories? Before you went to the lead camp, what was it like, and then after?
Okay. Before I attended this program called Lead Camp, I used to feel like it's not everyone that is made to be a leader. That there are some certain people that just like have the gifts of being a leader, and someone like it's not normal. I used to think that it's not normal to have just more than one career, because that was what I was thinking all along. But when I attended this lead camp, I then find out that everyone is a leader. If you know what you are doing, you are a great leader. And it's fine if you have more than one career, because each and every speaker of that program, let me just say, like, at least it should be one of them that just have about 2 careers. The rest, they have like 4 careers, 5 careers, and that really inspired me to do what I really want.
Interesting. Tell me, Tubilola, when you say Union Bank is sponsoring, are they giving you people money? Let me come
I mean, what? That's an interesting question. Okay, I would say that, I mean, they're not giving us the money, right? What it means is it's partnership. And now what that means is, of course, there's funding that is accustomed to doing that. And it's to empower the girls, it's to support the girls. So we have resources, we have materials that the girls will have to go through. They have like they have this growth session where they go through, okay, what do you want to become in life? What do you want to do? So they have this wheel of life that they have to run through, right? The different aspects of life where they are. And I think it's just also interesting for them to also spotlight the key areas where they have developmental needs and all of that. So what Union Bank is doing is basically empowering us to empower the young girls, to empower them, to equip them with the tools that they require to be the next best thing that can happen to them.
So is there another one coming up anytime soon?
So Lead Camp happens annually. Okay. And so the next one is next year. And this is also an avenue to reach out to government officials, organizations that are willing to also support and work with us to empower more girls to engage and interact with us and let us know how we can also reach out to more people. We know that more people want to be a part of this. And I mean, the more support we get is more opportunities to reach out to more girls.
How do people enroll?
Okay, so we work with schools. Now, the way Junior Achievement Nigeria works is we have partnered schools that are working with us. And so we interface with them to say, okay, we want your girls to be a part of Lead Camp. And so they select the girls. Some are either in SS1, SS2. Before they get to SS3, they come and they select the girls, and then we just know that, okay, these are the girls we're working with. Of course, with consent from parents, because most times Lead Camp happens during summer break. And that period, holiday is on and all of that. So we get consent from parents, get consent from the government as well, to be able to have the students come to school and be a part of it. And we also have the opportunity for people to join in virtually from their different locations. So we've had participants that have joined in from their homes, their parents. In fact, this year we had a parent join with their daughter from Abuja. The dad was monitoring the conversation, and when it was time to get into their breakout sessions, we had the virtual session as well, where the girl was really delivering and she was interacting all through the session. So it's not limited whether you're in school or not, because we make it open to the public. And the idea around that is to also show that it's not pegged down to the walls of the school. We want to expand it. We want to reach out to as many people. All you need to do is just get your device and connect. And so we communicate with them as well to say, these are the resources you would need if you need to be a part of this. Just get them ready and then be on standby. And we give them opportunity as well to also interact. So it's not a function of just the students in school. So we have the girls virtually joining from their different locations, interacting with the ones on site, and then all the other participants also engage.
Is Union Bank still on board for next year?
Well, we believe that is ongoing. We believe that is ongoing. I mean, they've seen the impact of Lead Camp so far, and we believe that success stories also inform how you want to continue to partner and support a program. And if you've seen the success stories, these are the things that also encourage other people to say, okay, we want to partner. So we believe that Union Bank will definitely be on board. I mean, it's 10 years, and if they stay 10 years, there is something that they're saying.
Do any resource persons come from Union Bank?
So we have resource persons, yes, actually. So we have mentors. So there's a mentor session where the girls usually have a presentation session after the Lead Camp. At the last day, they have a presentation session. And so through the first 2 days, it's a 3-day engagement. So through the first 2 days, the mentors are interfacing with the students, interacting with them. We also have volunteers. We have a robust volunteer base, and so the volunteers would come together as well in their different locations, interacting with the students and helping them to hone their presentation skills. And part of what we did this year was to introduce the facilitator to speak on presentation skills ahead of their presentation, because that's where we then begin to select the most outstanding participants based on their interactions from the first day to the third day. And then even during the presentation, we pick the best team that have done so well in presenting. So yes, it's a function of dual responsibility with working with Union Bank to execute this.
I'm usually let me just confess today, I'm usually very iffy about asking about websites. Do you have a website?
Oh, definitely. We're an organization that has existed for 30 years. So we're 30 this year, and we're definitely going to be inviting the channels team to also celebrate with us. And I mean, it's always a good opportunity to talk about the growth that has happened so far since 1999, you know, that also Lead Camp and all the other programs that we have started. And I mean, Junior Achievement Nigeria is also a sub of Junior Achievement Worldwide, and we currently exist in about 120 countries. So definitely, you know, AI, tech world is definitely things that we integrate with. And I mean, we empower people on digital literacy. We definitely have to have a website to be able to amplify that.
What's that website?
It's www.juniorachievementnigeria.org.
Juniorachievementnigeria.org. Yes. Well, you have implicated Union Bank. So we have finally been able to drag in Patricia Claire Iwewe, who is the head citizenship and sustainability of Union Bank.
Thank
Are
you.
you going to be sponsoring this year?
We have sponsored this year. So
next year.
Next year.
year.
Oh, definitely. We have seen the impact, just like she has said. So absolutely
It's secured.
Do you go to the camp at all?
Oh, yes, we do go to the camp. And then, she also
I'm
mentioned
talking
this
about you
hybrid.
personally.
Oh, yes, I attended this year's on, so it was fantastic. I mean, I actually wished that I was a child again to say, oh, I wish I had this in my time.
Sorry, it's too late.
Honestly, it's too late, Cheer.
Well, let me ask you. So, how does supporting this lead campaign align with your organization's corporate social responsibility objectives?
Okay, so in terms of aligning with our corporate goals and values, we know that for Jan and for Lead Camp, actually, it's actually a program it aligns with SDG 3 and 5. So SDG 3 and 5 is for sustainability development goals for education and empowerment of female women. So it really aligns. Union Bank is actually really big on this. We prioritize it. We know that this is actually where we get big feedbacks from and giving back to our community.
I want to say that this is perhaps not the only initiative that your organization is involved with that supports that promotes gender equality and girls.
Oh no, not at all, not at all. This is just actually one of it. Okay. To also look back at home, back in Union Bank, we have a women proposition. I would call it. I wouldn't call it a group anyway. It's actually called Alpha. So in Alpha, it's we enable women, young women. We try to make funds low. We give them low cost funds. We also try to mentor them in terms of business opportunities. We give them platforms to be able to grow their businesses. That's for just Alpha. And then also we also have this international financial congregation where we partner with them, and then also with World Economic Principles. So these are just amongst what did you just call them, initiatives, right? So these are just among one of the initiatives we actually use to accelerate and promote SDG 3 and 5. That's all.
Now, Union Bank has done this for 10 years, and you're adding another year to it next year. How has this helped the organization? Oh,
it has actually spotlighted us in ways to say that we are supporting the Union SDG 17 goals. So in terms of projecting us, we know that we have been good in doing such things, in showcasing ourselves, helping our communities, both externally and internally. And it also it's an opportunity to give back, to say that this is what we are doing. We're trying to promote people. We're trying to encourage young girls to increase their skills and show their confidence, and also give them a mindset, make them ready for the world. So we also have seen the impact. We've done this for 10 years, and I mean, it's still counting. So,
well, I would say that
obviously, if you were not getting any results, you wouldn't be there for 10.
Sure.
And thinking of going into the 11th.
Sure.
Okay. So I would let me just confess that I'm outnumbered here.
No, don't worry. Yeah, safe hands.
I'm outnumbered here. So, but
it's okay. We don't bite. We don't bite.
Did you say at all? Okay. All right. Well, the least we can, do is just wish you all, well, and trust that.
Just before we go,
okay.
I want us to hear from Union Bank as to, can you describe to us the kind of sponsorship that you actually give to the lead camp?
Okay, so just as Toby has mentioned earlier on, I think we did listen to her. So aside given, of course, because we're a bank.
I want to hear it from the horse's mouth.
So
because we're a bank, you give money.
Yeah, so financially we aid, but then we also support, because it is not just by giving money alone. So we try to be part of the program. So she also mentioned towards the end of the program, they make room for us to interact with the students and then make them know that, in another few years to come, you're going to go into the business world, and then prep them up. So they also have presentations. We get to evaluate them to say that, oh, this is where you have, and this is, you can grow in this. And aside that, still congratulate all of them, since that everybody is a winner. So then they come back to us to say, oh, you have said this, we want to be a banker, I want to work here, I want to do this. So yes, that's how we do come in, man.
I was actually expecting that you say that at some point you will begin to absorb them into the staffship of Union Bank. But hey, what do I know? There is a chief of staff to some organization seated next to you. So who knows what could come out of that? I'm not even going to say anything right now. Thank you so much for being here this morning, Patricia Claire Iwewe, Head Citizenship and Sustainability of Union Bank. Also, thank you, Blessing Obaje, alumna of Lead Camp 2017.
Yeah.
Interesting. Abigail Mbio, 2024 Lead Camp participant. Thank you for your time as well. Oh, by the way, that website again is
www.janigeria.org.
Jan Nigeria.
janigeria.org.
That's the website right there. Thank you again for being here this morning.
Thank you so much.
Tobiloba Olaosun is Marketing Manager, Junior Achievement Nigeria. Thank you again.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having us.